Started. Lightning always strikes twice.
Nice. We'll chance orb that. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Had a bad cough. I'll try not to cough on my mic like that again, but sometimes they just sneak up on you. Alright, I need to get some gold too, so I gotta start picking up yellows, the vendor. Actually, I have been. I got a stash full of yellows right now. So, But yeah, I need to just be picking up stuff. Oh, I finished. Wasn't paying attention.
I need more time. What? Expecting threat. They strike with dark intent. Chaos. A rarity, and all mine. Understandable if you're a little tired of cosmetic coffin of your own choosing.
I can't yet.
Try not to die.
Go, my minions, be free.
I can practically see your ego swelling. Your guilt weighs you down. Cling to life.
Yeah, hey Badar, or Bahadir, on my YouTube channel. It's one of my most recent videos. I don't have chat commands set up, but it's the Skeletal Sniper Titan build. Yeah, it's very fun. It's really good too. I've killed Arbiter with it, so you can do all content. It's very easy. You have an army of skeletons, but yeah, I have a build guide on my channel. Yeah, no problem, man. Enjoy the build. It is fun. Let me up.
Not many make it this far, mortal. Strikes
I think it's Chimera. No, it's the Vulture. Never mind. I think I do need some Vultures, but I don't remember. The best one, of course, is the Eagle, or whatever it is. Tornado Bird. Come on, boys. Get your fat butts through. Is this budget friendly? So, I've only played an expensive version of it. Kind of. It depends on what kind of budget you have. The first version I made of this, where I was like doing okay with it, it was like on a 5 to 6 divine budget. No, that's not true, because I had an ingenuity belt. I don't know, minion stuff is pretty expensive, so if you want to do it really well like I'm doing it, it's expensive. I would say this whole build is... This was like a divine. This was 6 divines. This was 1 divine. This was 2 divines, 3 divines, 3 divines. I've had this forever. I've had this forever. When I bought it, it was 7 divines. This was cheap, and I had this in my stash. And these jewels were all a divine each. So I've got 3 of them. So let's say like the gear I'm wearing is like 20 divine total. I have not tried making a budget version, like if you're like on a cheap like 2 to 3 divine budget, I don't know. But if like we're late into the league, right? If you've got like 100 divines or 50 divines, like that's more than enough. Yeah, it's not no. Yes, it's not a fight. It's not one of the insane builds that are using temporalis and stuff. Yes, depending on what you consider a budget, yeah. It's not one of those builds. No. This is very reasonable. I don't do any builds that are like... I've never done a build that... Like, this is my most expensive build, to put it into perspective. So my next build, I'm going to try and kill Arbiter with Arctic Armor. On a Blood Mage. Don't have any chance orbs. Yeah, the next build is I think I'm going to try and kill... I'm going to try and kill Arbiter with Arctic Armor on a Blood Mage using Arctic Armor with Poison. And then... maybe Arctic Armor with Bleed. I'm not sure. I need to look into what would be better. Because it's Blood Mage does have Bleed stuff, but I know it can do well with Poison already. I haven't tried Bleed before, so maybe Arctic Armor Bleed, not sure. And then after that, I'm going to do I've already got the staff for it. One of these staffs. I have to test which one's better, but I'm going to do... it's a Living Bomb build. I'm going to do a Living Bomb build. Is that tier 4 bosses viable? The Arctic Armor build? Probably not, but I'm going to try just for fun. If I can kill, like, base Arbiter is my goal, just for fun. With the Arctic Armor build. But tier 4s, I doubt it. And then, yeah, a Living Bomb Shock build after. I'm going to do Living Bomb with 3 dragons. On a Titan, probably. So I've already killed Citadel bosses with my Arctic Armor Pathfinder. And that was like with me kind of half-assing it with like a really cheap build. So my plan is Blood Mage, because Blood Mage can make the base crit of Arctic Armor go up to 15%. So I'm going to do a crit Arctic Armor.
This is just a warm-up.
And the original plan was Poison, but I've yet to do a Bleed build. I know Arctic Armor scales really well with Poison, but maybe I can make it work with Bleed and like kind of make it a new build. But I don't know. I have to look into how Bleed works with the Blood Mage stuff, but either way it's going to be like some form of Arctic Armor build. And the goal is to try and kill Tier 0 Arbiter. If I can do more than that, that'd be cool, but the goal is Tier 0 Arbiter. With only Arctic Armor. And I don't even know if, like, Arctic Armor could kill Tier 0 Arbiter. I don't know if he has attacks that count as, like, melee strikes for Arctic Armor. I've never tested. I assume he has some. But yeah. It'll be fun. But yeah, I'm pretty broke. I've got, like, 6 Divine right now. So I need to farm, like, 50 to 100 Divine for my next 2 to 3 builds. Pretty broke. I don't want to sell any of my gear that I have from this build to like fund other builds, so get the grind. But yeah, that's what this stream is for. Just gonna grind some currency for a few hours. Hopefully make like 10 to 15 Divine a day, maybe more than that. Depends on how the luck goes. Over it.
Come here. I'm not ready.
Can't see.
I'm not ready.
Never as Kappa. Chimera first, good start. Oh, here we go, watch this. Perfectly stacked. Goodbye.
A rarity and all mine.
Understandable. If lightning always strikes twice. Leave naught but corpses.
But yeah, I already have my Blood Maid's talents semi-set up. I just got to be able to buy the gear I want for them. Which, I'm hoping it's cheap. And then I got, but like, I always hope it's cheap, but like, you never know, like, sometimes when I like buy gear for a new character, like, I'll go in thinking like, oh, I should do it crit. And then it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it crit. Crit's not working as well as I wanted, but I just spent like, you know, 5 to 6 divine building out a crit version of this build, and now I gotta like replace half the pieces, and oh, those pieces that I'm buying that are new, they don't have the resistances I needed with my old pieces, so now I gotta buy new pieces of the old pieces, and you end up, you know, when the final set ends up costing 6 divine, you know, but sometimes it took me 20 divine to get to that point. Alright, perfect. Means we're gonna get a Deadly Fate at the end. So it's like, yeah, I could try, I want to try Bleed maybe. I know Poison might be able to, but what if Bleed is cooler and better? So now I have to risk, do I want to spend making a Bleed version? And then if that doesn't work, I go back to doing Poison. But what if Poison crit doesn't end up working, so then I have to do a non-crit version? It's just like, yeah. Suddenly 25, 30 divine down the drain. So I need like 50 divine. Go, my minions.
Expect the next round to be that divine to restrict your every move.
I bet it's easy.
Chaos demands sacrifice.
Alright, I believe it's the final boss after this, and we got our next Deadly Fate.
see your ego.
Never ask Kappa. Watch this. Fuck this guy. Dropping minions right on his ass. See ya.
Take your prize and go.
Give me that deadly fate.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Alright, nice haul so far. I would imagine this is like, if I sold all this, we're talking like 4 or 5 divine maybe. Maybe 6. That would put me at about 12 divine total. I feel like I want like maybe 50.
The challenger returns.
Might be a long stream of grinding this. We'll see.
These victories are mere chance. Your thirst will never be quenched. Are you ready, challenger?
You were no warrior.
Don't get overconfident just because jagged edges and coated blades await you. Survive.
Go, my minions. Do everything for me. me down. That's funny.
I'm not ready. Come here. I'm not ready. I can't yet. I can't yet. I'm not ready.
This is just the beginning. They strike with dark intent.
Aw. You always want him last. He's the Deadly Fate boss. Goodbye.
Don't stay. Challenger.
I need more time.
Understandably marked by pain. Slay them all.
I can't yet.
Half completed or half unfinished. Your heart beats more slowly. The rituals require blood.
The true ARPG experience. Hands off keyboard. Get them, my minions. Oh, I gotta touch my keyboard again. At least the lad'll sell well.
Descends.
There are a couple hundred exalts now. Attack!
Understandable. Natural selection breeds the mightiest foes. Try not to die.
Oops. Oh, I was like, what the hell's happening? Why does it feel so much harder? Half of my minions are trapped up here. Look at that. There we go. There's my swarm.
Out of mana. I'm not ready.
Not many. Lightning always strikes twice.
No, not escort.
No mana.
Probably. You would probably need, like, the perfect rolls on your neck, gloves, and boots. And you might need some res in some of your jewel sockets, but I think you could probably do it. Your chaos res might be fucked, but... Because right now I'm res cap and I don't have any res on my helmet, so... There's not chaos res cap, but elemental res cap.
I can practically see your ego swell.
You would probably lose a lot of defensives though. Goodbye.
The Chimera. Take your prize and go.
I think I need more of the right one.
nowhere to keep that.
Two Zelatals, nice, I guess. Reasonable haul so far. Way too many cowardly fates. But otherwise, okay, I guess no, no ass kappas yet, but overall pretty good, I guess. Get a drink of water.
I will not abide by this.
You will abide by it. I'm gonna keep farming you, fool.
Challenger, prove yourself worthy of chaos.
Damn, Sam, that sucks. I've seen like 5 or 6, I guess. I've done a lot of Trial of Chaos, though. I've probably done over 100 by now. Like, I'm about to go through my second batch of 60 ultimatums I've bought. And I farmed a bunch before I started doing, like, the batch ultimatum farming, so... Yeah, I'm well over 100.
Breeds the mightiest foes.
Probably did like 15 to 20 yesterday. I can do like 4 to 5 per hour on average, and if I'm like super tryharding, 6 per hour. But I get bored and I start spacing out. Part of the reason why I haven't been streaming as much lately is because all I've been doing is Trial of Chaos farming, and like, it's not that I think it's like it's obviously not the best stream content, but it's like boring for me. Like, I want to be like watching TV shows and shit while I'm farming this. But right now it's just the best currency farm, so like mapping is more fun for sure. Like, I like mapping's okay, I guess. It's not as good as PoE1 mapping, but it's more fun than this. But you could go like 10 maps and you get like maybe a divine worth of currency if you're lucky. I usually, if I run Trial Master, it's because I'm bored and I want to have fun. I just want to kill him for the fun of it. Every time I've done Trial Master, I've never gotten anything of value. I don't know if there's some, like, trick to get... Like, I don't know what of his item drops that, like, sells well or something, but, like... I've never gotten a good return for killing Trial Master. I just sell all of the Soul Cores and all of the Fates, usually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the Fates sell for as much as they do. I don't know why people are farming Trial Master specifically. Because anytime I've killed them, and I've killed them a lot, usually what I get is, like, not worth what I did. Like, not worth the currency I used to open the door. Because Deadly Fates right now are, like, over 500 Exalts. That's a lot.
Cling to life.
The the whole thing is like opening the doors for worth more than a divine, and nothing I get from them sells. So yeah, I just sell all the cores. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll 3-to-1 them to try and like get lucky for an ASCAPA. Never happened. But yeah, I just farmed the 3 bosses. Usually vendor all the yellows I get to get some gold, but like I feel like on average it's like you're talking 4 to 5 divines per hour on the low end. On the high end, if you're getting a lot of deadly fates, you're talking like closer to 8 and like good soul cores, you're talking 8 to 10 per hour, and that's not including ASCAPAs. If you're getting any ASCAPAs, like that's an additional, like an ASCAPA's what, like almost 3 divines, so if you get like super lucky, you're talking like 13 divines per hour. But on average, it's like just a guaranteed 5 divines per hour, it feels like. So I just... And like I'm not even like trying, like I could be trying to min-max my mobility by like blinking all the time, but a lot of the times I'll just like zone out and stop blinking around and... The shield? Oh, right. He drops the Mox Waddle. I forgot Mox Waddle. I've only seen it drop once. And it's just, I haven't tried selling it. It's sitting in my stash in case I wanted to use it. But I've only seen it drop once, so I don't even know what it sells for. But I forgot, yeah, that's going to be pretty good depending on how many sockets you get and how many, what the percent rolls are.
Impressive. The elements spare me. Kill them all.
Your beer back real quick. Sorry about that. I think the one I got yesterday had 3 sockets, and I put it in my stash. It's the first time I've gotten one. Maybe I should try selling it. I think I got a 3 socket with like a 500% roll or something. Would be easy currency for my next build. Hey, Zababus. How's it going, man? I'll go look at my shield after this trial and see. I mean, that's what these games were inspired off of, is Diablo. Very Diablo-like.
I'm not ready.
Path completed, or lightning descends.
Oh man. You always want this guy last. He's the one that gives you the deadly fate. I think it means we're getting another cowardly fate, which we have plenty of.
It's this magnificent beast. You may possess there will be naught but pain.
I need more time.
Kill them all.
Come here! I can't hit.
Take me up.
Took you long enough. Your guilt weighs you down.
Anything but escort. Anything but escort. Anything but escort. Yay, it's not escort.
Offer up their lives.
About 3 divine. Nice. I'll take 3 div. Anything that gets me closer to what I need. Yeah, I don't think the Blood Mage Arctic Armor build's gonna be super expensive. Like, if I did an Adorned version, that's where it would get expensive. But I'm not gonna do an Adorned version. But my Living Bomb build is going to be expensive. One of the uniques, if you get the +6 to fire skills neck, that's like over 200 divine. And I think the best way to do it would be using that neck. So that build's going to be my shock living bomb build is going to be expensive. My Blood Mage Arctic Armor Poison build, probably not as expensive, but still probably expensive. guessing the Blood Mage build is going to cost me anywhere from like 15 to 20 Divine, and the Shock Art Living Bomb build is going to cost me like 100 to 150 Divine if I wanted to like super min-max it. Which I don't know I'm going to do. Yay, another Cowardly Fate. I didn't have enough of them. This bores you. It bores me, man. Try harder. Trial Master talking shit for no reason.
I'm not ready. I've no more room.
Any blues? Get rid of that. Gonna have to take care of my dump stashes too soon. That sucks, Sam. Hey, Dragon, how you doing, bro? Yeah, sometimes you just get bad luck. Like some days, like what I like to do is when I do my ultimatum farming, I like to stockpile all of what I get into the tab and then sell it all at the end of the day. And like there are some days where I get really lucky and it'll be like all deadly fates. I'll get like super lucky, and then some days it's just, you know, way worse. Today clearly is a Cowardly Fate day, and man, that sucks. But as you can see here, I have plenty of ultimatums to farm. So I'll be making the currency I need for my next builds, that's for sure. Alright. Hate that when what happens that way. Alright, get to my hideout. Okay. Because, like, yeah, let's see here. How many I want exalted orbs? Let's see if I, like...
Hello.
I'm not going to sell everything right now because I don't have the gold for it, but... Just off the 11 Tupantatantes. It's almost a divine right there, you know, off of this one soul core, so it's just like the most consistent farm. Like some of them sell for 166, some of them 40. The soul cores all like they sell reasonably well, doesn't matter which ones you get. And then of course if you get lucky with as Kappa, they'll sell for like 2,000. And then, of course, you've got Victorious Fates, they're 150. Cowardly Fates, they're 200. I've got 6 Cowardly Fates, so that's what, 3 Divine, or 2 Divine, plus Victorious Fates. Deadly Fates are 335. So, like, right now in this is, like, what? 5 to 6 Divine already. I'm at 5, 6. So, yeah, you know, it's not bad. Bro, you actually made me an ultimatum farmer now? Yeah, it's the best farm, man. It's just so consistent. Like, it's the most, it's boring. Like, part of the reason I don't stream for long periods of time. What is holding your ultimatums? What do you mean? Oh, this thing here? This is the Titan inventory expansion from the Titan Ascendancy, Dark Moon Dragons. To get to hulking form, which is the small passive effects, you have to get colossal capacity. Carry a chest, which adds 20 inventory slots. And I usually just slap whatever support gems that I swap in and out for in there, and then sometimes I just fill it up with ultimatums. But yeah, that's just the Titan inventory expansion. But yeah, ultimatum's boring, but it's like a chill boring to where you can like watch TV while doing it and stuff, and it's just such a consistent currency. I don't know if you just missed it, Dragons. I just answered. I saw you ask on Twitch. I just answered. It's the Titan Ascendancy, Colossal Capacity. You have to get that. You have to take that to get to hulking form. But yeah, like I'd like to be mapping. Like I do enjoy mapping a lot more. Yeah, I read both Twitch and YouTube. It's okay. Like, you know, I want to push towards this Citadel right now, but like, look how far I have to go. Like, I'm right here, right? So let's just say there's probably like 10 to 12 maps to get all the way here, plus the Citadel. Like, I'd be lucky to make 2 Divine from all of that, and it would take me maybe an hour if I'm going as fast as I can. If there's like easy maps that don't have like dumb layouts, you know, maybe a little bit less, but all of that for maybe 2 Divines. Or I just spam Ultimatum and make potentially 13 Divines with no effort. And you have the risk of dying in a Citadel. Like, when you want to do a Citadel to make as much money as possible, you have to put like a 500 to 600% Waystone in it. And those are often dangerous, so you could just die and then not make anything. Yeah, that's what I do. It's like I like to like farm Trial of Chaos when I'm watching TV shows and stuff. Or like I said, when I'm streaming and talking to you guys, it's a real chill. Like, my brain is completely off. I'm just gonna talk to you guys and farm some currency. And it's the same thing with Sanctum. Like, Sanctum is like not chill. There's some bad RNG that can completely ruin your runs, and off the time you do that entire Sanctum thing, it's not worth it. But Ultimatum, like, this is so much currency. It is a difficult game, Zabibus. It is a very difficult game. Has a hard learning curve. Takes lots of practice.
One of these trials you will fail. Underground for the thirsty. Are you ready, challenger?
I can't hit. Enough.
Oh, I meant to go... I went to my stash. I went to my hideout to try and list the Moxwaddle that I had, and I completely forgot to do that. I got distracted by talking about shit. I was gonna just slap it up for 5 Divine and see what happened.
I'm not ready.
Don't get overconfident when it descends.
Yeah, a lot of the Stormweaver builds, they're just so expensive.
Outlive my expectations.
Nice, Dragon. I've yet to do a real totem build. I guess ballistas count as totems, but I don't see it that way. Warrior totem build, I guess. Damn, hope you get it so well, man.
Seek out the cores.
I think the biggest sale I've done in PoE 2 is I sold a Magma Barrier Prism for 45 Divine. And now that same Prism sells for like hundreds of Divine, so... But you know, inflation. I got this juicy Ingenuity belt and a bunch of other stuff at the time because of it, so... Hey, later, man. You have a good one.
Enough! I'm not ready.
Ain't nothing wrong being patient. The right buyer will eventually be thirsty enough for it.
I can't yet.
This is just the beginning. Lightning always strikes twice.
Dang it. You're supposed to be at the end. You're supposed to be last.
Don't stare for too long. Shut up.
He's supposed to be last, chat. He's supposed to be last.
Understandable if you're a little tired, but your reach exceeds your grasp. Stem the tide.
Which build? Dragons? Darkmoon Dragons, which build? Oh yeah, this one's pretty fun. If I had like 100 to 200 divines, like it could be a lot better. I could have probably up to 35 skeletons out at once. Right now I only have 27 out. But if you had like the best possible gear, you could have like more skeletons out. And more levels too. Like I'm only up gem level 35. Min-maxes could probably get all the way up to 39 or 40 easily. Not easily, but... Like, I don't have the Prism of Belief for this thing either.
Like this next one. Blood is the key.
Yeah, if I had the currency for it, I definitely would be one of those min-maxers, but I like to try so many different builds, so it's like... should I put, you know, 500 divine towards one build, or should I put 500 divine towards 20 builds, you know? And I often just, when it comes to, like, having to put more currency into this is the most currency I've put into any build so far by a lot. This is like a 20 divine build. And, like, I just feel weird putting any more into it, because you're just putting so much more currency for, like, I'm already clearing Arbiter. So, you know, why do I need to put more in? I gotta go try other builds, but yeah, I want to push it as far as I could. If you could get to level 40 with more skeletons out, like, would be awesome. It's already an insanely good build. Nice, Dragon. Good luck. There's 2 dragons. I gotta be making sure. I gotta be clear on which one I'm talking to. Yeah, good luck with that, Son of Dragon. Don't bother, you know, like, see, when it comes to making builds, you can't ask questions. Like, the moment you start asking questions like, I don't know if it's gonna work, and then you start asking questions like, well, what if this gets in the way, or what if this gets in the way? Don't ask questions. Just do it, and see how far it goes. Call you Dark Moon, gotcha.
Fortune favors me.
Yeah, I love farming. I very much love farming. It's just that, I don't know, I guess it's just my ADHD where I just get, once I get an idea about a new build, I, like, almost lose complete interest in the current build I'm playing. Like, my brain is already, like, thinking about my next build. Like, all I'm doing right now when I'm thinking of playing this build is thinking about what I want to buy for my Arctic Armor Blood Mage and my Lightning Living Bomb Titan. My Shock Bomb Titan. So then when it comes to upgrading this guy, it's like, when I go to pull the trigger on, you know, a 25 divine upgrade, it's like, but this could be my entire next character set. No. In general, though, I just gotta get better with how I farm at the beginning of a season. In 0.2 with the economy reset, I'm hoping to make a lot of currency at the start, and that way I can just not have to worry about farming for a large period of time. Because I didn't really ever farm early on. It was always just like, move on to the new build as soon as I hit level 90. I very rarely pushed any character deep into 90. But I think with 0.2, my first character might be like, you know, a week or 2 long character that I'm like super grinding on and getting a bunch of currency prepared for. And then I start doing alts, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that used to be a real big problem with me in WoW Dark Moon. I'm a serious altaholic. Usually I just have a mage in every version of WoW for farming gold, and then I just like play every other class and rate. Like Season of Discovery used to like, I usually do things called GDKPs. They're like raids where you can make gold in. And I usually just have a bunch of alts for GDKPs, and recently Blizzard decided to kill GDKPs, so I just don't have alts anymore because of that reason, really. Hey, what's up, Evil Sir? Have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. So I think currency resets are only going to be a thing, at least for the state. Like, so there are things called standard and there are things called leagues. Leagues are what I believe most people play, and those always come with currency wipes, like always, right? That's pretty standard, but what it sounds like is with 0.2, there's going to be a standard currency wipe as well. It's not like just a league wipe, but even standard's getting a wipe, it sounds like. I think that's only an early access thing. I'm pretty sure that's just because of early access and because of, like, in 0.1, the economy got out of control through a bunch of exploits and just them not predicting the property, like, the proper scaling of, like, rarity in a group dynamic. Because if you go watch, I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but if you go watch some of the group farm streams where you have, like, 4 people in a group, all with, like, over 300 rarity or something, you're getting, like, 20 divines a map, and a bunch of mirrors and stuff. At least you were at one point. I don't know if that ever got hotfixed out, but like, I assume there are so many divines into circulation and stuff right now that they're just like, well, we need to do away. Things are just broken. Yeah, thanks, Evil Stir. Yeah, I like the stream. Oh yeah, any build with Trample Toe? See ya! Goodbye, Trample Toe. It's gone. Bro. Are we getting another Cowardly Fate? I'm pretty sure this is the second boss of this run. We've done so many in a row that I forget which boss we're on, but... Oh no, we got a Victorious Fate. This was the end. Okay, we got one Victorious Fate, finally. Yeah, they're just like, I feel like they just feel like they have to wipe. I don't think wipes will be, like, every league has a wipe. That is normal. If you play leagues, which is what I'll normally be playing, like, anytime there's a fresh start league, I will be playing a fresh start league. I love fresh start games. Like, anytime there's a fresh start server in WoW, I love going to it. I love the rush of all the new people playing, the fresh economy, always feels good. But I feel like for this specific wipe, they're like, the game's fucked. Too many economy exploiters, too many bugs we didn't anticipate. We don't have a choice. I gotta get new dump tabs soon. About to sneeze. Excuse me. Should I do a Trial Master kill? We'll do one Trial Master kill on stream today. We'll only do one kill. Because I want to keep my currency. Oh, right. I wanted to go try and sell my Max Swaddle I got. Where are shields? What the hell's the shield icon? There it is. Yeah, I got a Mox Swaddle, a 3-link at 525%. Let's list it for 5 divine, see what happens. I think I have D&D on, though. Oh yeah, the inflation's insane. And it's only going to go up. It's only going to keep going up. So, like, yeah, they're kind of forced to wipe with this how bad stuff is right now. Yeah, it's really just a to each their own type thing, Evil Star. I have lots of friends who play, like, the standard progressive league as well. I've always just preferred to play a progression, like the consistent leagues. I always prefer to just play, like, the wipe leagues for a couple weeks and then move on. But given how much I like PoE 2, I'm sure I'll be playing all of the different modes.
This is not amusing. Not the slowing of your own heart. Challenger, prove yourself.
Yeah, I was playing Hardcore 2. I probably would have kept playing Hardcore if PoE 2 didn't come out, to be honest. But obviously, I am enjoying the crap out of PoE 2.
I need more time. I can't yet.
Yeah, I'll try and remember to do Trial Master at the end of this one. This will be the only Trial Master I do on stream today. Oh, that might be a lie. I might do more if I get bored. But I'm here to farm currency, and I'd rather sell this stuff. Because more than likely, whatever I get off a Trial Master is going to be poo-poo. Alright, here, I'm going to show you guys the power of this build. We're going to see if this works. Well, I forget which debuff I took. It depends on which debuffs I took. I am not going to move. For the whole 90 seconds. And if I die, I die. What's your next build going to be? Next build, I have two builds in mind. One of them is Blood Mage Arctic Armor. I'm going to try and kill Arbiter +0 with Arctic Armor. Either Arctic Armor Poison or Arctic Armor Bleed. Probably Arctic Armor Poison. But yeah, I'm going to do that on a Blood Mage because Blood Mage can increase the base crit of Arctic Armor to 15%. Arctic Armor's got shit base crit, so I figured I'd try it on a Blood Mage. I tried it on a Demon Infernalist first, but the Infernalist would take like 500 Divines of currency to do it well. Probably more, maybe like 1,000 Divines. So I was like, oh, let's do it on a Blood Mage. And then the next build after that is going to be another Titan. I'm going to do Living Bomb Titan. I'm going to do it shock version, though, with 3 dragons. There is a necklace you can get that goes up to +6 fire skills. It's very expensive, but I want to try and get it. And it has a downslide that whenever you ignite, you do damage to yourself. But if I wear 3 dragons with it, I'll never ignite with Living Bomb. And one of the downsides, I've tried Living Bomb builds before, and I just wasn't able to get the spell gem level high enough. But with that neck, it might make things a lot better. So those are the 2 builds I have in mind, and they're both going to be fairly expensive if I want to do them right. Like I said, if I want to get the +6 fire skills necklace, I think it's like a 200 to 300 divine purchase, which I don't think I'm going to be able to get. So I might have to like settle for like a +5 or a +4 version. But yeah, that's the plan. Those 2 builds are next. And then I think after that, I'm going to do my Ascendancy ranking video.
Powering the monument requires souls.
Yeah, there's a lot of summons that this game's missing, Evilster. Like, there are a lot of summons the game are missing. Golems. Golems are huge. There's probably plenty more, Skeletal type and Undead type summons they can do. Demon type summons. Like, we only have the Infernal Hound right now. And then, of course, Druid. Think of all the types of Druid summons we might get. Like, everyone, when they talk about Druid, they're like, I can't wait to be a bear. But what about Druid summons? We could have an army of rabbits. Did I just pick up 2? Oh, I didn't pick up 2 soul cards. This is what happens when you have your brain off and you're streaming. Walked over here with the 2nd soul core. There could be so many more summons of this game. And then if we think there's the one thing that like copies a minion that you can summon or something, so like, game's gonna be nuts. Game's gonna be nuts. Yeah, I forgot to put the stone down. I'm on autopilot when I'm reading chat. Spectres and Golems probably added later. Yeah, I'm imagining they're slow rolling a lot of the stuff. Get like half of the, or get like a third of the summons out, get them tested, see what's wrong with them, what's not right, fix the AI and stuff, then start getting more out. Oh yeah, I killed +3 Arbiter yesterday with this build. It can do all content very easily. Yeah, no, there's like, I could sell this character's gear for like probably 20 divine total and like jumpstart my next 2 builds, but I'm not gonna sell this character's gear because it's like my best farming character now. Like what started out as a meme build, I don't know if I went this thinking it was gonna be a meme build, but I did not think it would be as good as it became, and it's now my best farmer. Really fun. Yeah, this is not a very defensive build. He's super low in HP. I wish I had over 10,000 energy shield or effective life, I guess, but... Yeah, the Spectre one seems insane to me. When my friend Darbs, who, like, I own my own game dev company, we're a 2-man team. My friend, I do it with my friend Darbs. He has a, like, in any ARPG, he plays summoners. Like, in any game ever. Like, in World of Warcraft or whatever, it doesn't matter what game it plays. If it can summon stuff, he likes it. And when he was explaining PoE 1 Spectres, I was like, oh, that's going to be awesome. You're going to be able to do so much crazy stuff. But yeah, I did my Arctic Armor Poison Pathfinder forever ago, and I've always meant to revisit it. And I guess now is when I'm going to revisit it.
Fortune favors me.
Yeah, he's a hardcore minion, Andy. The summoner build I'm currently doing is, I currently have a guide on my channel for it, and I've already updated the max roll for the updated uniques and stuff, so this minion build's already got a full guide with max roll on it.
I would hardly call that a challenge. Light always strikes twice.
Nice. It's gonna be a deadly fate. Yeah, there's a weird trend that happened in gaming, Evil Stir. I call it policing of gameplay. It's not just players that do it, but the developers do it too. At some point, and Blizzard does it all the time in World of Warcraft. They'll see the player base interacting with a system in one way, and they'll be like, oh, that's not how we intended that to work. So we're going to stop you from doing it. And Like, you see it a lot in, like, MOBAs and stuff. Like, they'll restrict item pools to where only certain characters can get certain upgrades or certain talents and stuff. You can only wear certain gear in certain games and stuff. Like, developers stopped being like letting their games be more loose and started being like, no, we want you to play this character this way, and once you start trying to do it other ways, we're gonna like put patches out that stop you from doing that. It's a lot of what happened in the recent season of Discovery and WoW that like super frustrated me about it. It's just that they would see the player base doing something that they didn't want them to do, and instead of like finding ways to make it work that was balanced, they would just straight up remove it from the game. And that's where PoE excels. PoE does, the devs do not ever say you can or can't do something. They just give you all the tools in the world. You know, the way they police the gameplay is obviously if something's bugged or broken, they just like balance it or remove it from the game, right? Like what they're going to do with, you know, heralds and stuff, right? They're just going to nerf that. That's how they, but they never like, they don't go, oh, we don't like this herald interaction on sorcerers, so we're just going to prevent sorcerers from using it. Which is what like 90% of other devs would do, based off the current industry. They would be like, well, like a lot of the times, like you'll have it like, there are certain things in the PoE 2 that are only broken on certain classes, right? And if you think of it in the way that like, well, now this is broken, so we need to nerf it. Well, now you're ruining it for every other class. So, but like, GGG doesn't think that way. At all. Like, when they design a skill, they don't think, okay, we need to make a skill for mercenaries. You know, they just make a skill and they just see what happens with it. I used to be a big fan of a MOBA called Smite. I don't know if any of you ever played Smite. It's like a third-person 3D cartoon MOBA like League of Legends, but it's like not like top-down. In that game, and in League of Legends, you could originally put every item on any character. Like, you know, I remember back in the day, in League of Legends, there was a thing called Blue Ezreal, where it's where you were doing an ability damage-based Ezreal, versus, like, in the standard design way to play him was for attack damage. But at one point, someone made Blue Ezreal work, where it was ability version of him. Shit like that's awesome. But like if you had like a modern MMO or a modern MOBA that was like more restrictive, they would be like, well, we don't want people to be doing that, so we're going to deny you from making an ability-based Ezreal. Or we're going to nerf his abilities to where they don't scale as much with magic damage and stuff. Like, that's how Blizzard designs. They're always trying to put walls in front of their players, and GGG doesn't put walls up. They don't put walls up. They let you do whatever the hell you want, and it's a freedom that I have as a gamer that I just can't describe after playing Blizzard games for so long. I don't know how, like, I don't know how else to put it. I can literally do whatever the hell I want in this game, and I'm not worried I'm going to be punished for doing it by the developers. And in fact, it feels like you said right there, Evilster, GGG wants us to break the game. Like it feels like they're encouraging us, and they're excited to. Like, GGG posted on their YouTube channel some build highlight of some other creator who made. It was like a blue flame grenade build or something. Like, they're showing off. I gotta figure out my dump tab soon. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to do a trial master kill there. We'll do it on the next one. But yeah, they just want you to have fun. They want you to surprise them. Like, and I work into game development. That's what I want. Wait, no, I'm keeping that stuff. Yeah. Like, if I were to make a game that, like, someone was to go play and they were to do something that I never expected, like a combination of abilities and skills and stuff that just caught me off guard, that would make me the happiest in the world. And I imagine that's what GGG wants. Just people to do fun stuff they didn't think about and really just push the game to the limits. Uh-oh. We just started. I might as well sell that. Yeah. And it's not even that the Blizzard devs are the problem. Like, I'm sure... the developers that are working on, like, Classic WoW and SOD right now and stuff, they genuinely care about the game. It's the people above them that don't care about the game. That don't give them the budgets they need, that don't hire enough staff that they need, they don't hire enough GMs and quality, you know, playtesters. They don't give them enough time. They give them, like, 8 weeks to get a phase done, and then they force them to push it out, even when the devs are like, it's not ready, we need more time to test. Like, I'm sure the developers who are actively designing the game are trying their best, but it's Activision Blizzard as an entity that's like shitheads. And of course, if you've watched the history of Blizzard over the last 5 to 6 years, you've known that anyone who... oh, I just threw away my old key. Well, I just put in a brand new key in and just burned one. That's funny. It was just at the start, so no big deal. But if you've been paying attention to Blizzard the last 6 to 10 years, you know that anyone who was a good developer at that company has left by now. They have had such turnover. They've gone through so many directors and people in high positions that have moved on to other companies that I'm sure the people at that company are trying their best, but are they the most skilled and most qualified people? I doubt it. Whereas you know everyone at GGG is just super passionate ARPG fans. Yeah, I got my divine. I need the currency, so. Pretty much dragon. That's where I'm at with it. I still play Season of Discovery. I'm probably going to be playing WoW, at least some version of it, for the rest of my life. Like, I'll take breaks here and there, but I'm sure when Classic Plus comes out, I'll check it out, but after, like, playing this much Path of Exile 2 and, like, looking at how GGG operates more, it's just, like, yeah, I don't know. PoE 1 and PoE 2 have a freedom to them that's just next level good. Next level good. Yeah, really, like, the biggest gripe I have about, yeah, Evil Star. I still need to make my updated Blue Flame Ballista build on my Gemling. My Gemling in Solo Self-Founds is, like, almost a 15 map, Waystone 15 maps. I haven't played them in about a week, but I love that build. I need to make an updated version of it. But yeah, the biggest complaint that's holding this game back is the state of trade. If by the time we enter 1.0, if the game leaves early access, right, and it goes into 1.0, and there's not some form of no human interaction trading system, like a buyout style system, GGG is nuts. We need some form of buyout system. It is so obnoxious when you whisper people and they're like in the middle of something they don't want to leave. so they just don't respond. And then you whisper the next person, and they don't respond. And then you whisper like 5 or 6 people later. Eventually you buy like an item that you weren't kind of wanting, but they're the only one that responded. And then the first person finally gets back to you, and you've already bought the new piece. And it's just like, well, fuck. Like, the trade system in this game is garbage. It has to change. A majority of people play trade or want to play trade. We need some form of buyout system. There's no reason why my premium stash tab can't have a buyout tab. If someone wants to buy it for 1 divine, they should be able to just click yes. And if it's in my buyout tab or set to buyout, it just transfers it to their tab and moves the currency to like Alva or something. So I can be like, so I can know it's sold there or something. Like, there's got to be some way to make it work. That's because it's not even just about like the normal people too. Like, sometimes I get message and I'm in the middle of Sanctum and I can't leave. Like, I need to finish my Sanctum run. Or I don't want to leave because I don't want to stop mid-run and there's like the headache of leaving mid-run, right? There's just so much headaches with. But like, if you don't, even ignoring those situations, there's all the scammers and the people that just flood listings that have no intention of selling at that price. Like, if I were to try and get like a family member or like my dad into this game, I would probably never tell him about trade. Because like, how would I get him to trade on PlayStation? Like, explaining that whole process to someone who's never traded in a game like this, like without it being a buyout style auction house, no way. Yeah, I hope by 1.0 we have some form of auction house system. Well, we say we know it'll get better, but I feel like people have been crying for an auction house in PoE 1 forever. And they've doubled down real hard on not giving us it in PoE 1. Yeah, price fixers, scammers. The bots. The bots that just instant whisper people whenever something gets listed. Of course, botters would still be able to use a buyout structure, but... pretty much. That's why I like this build for streaming, man. You literally just AFK the whole 90 seconds. I watch TV shows when I'm farming with this build. I can look at chat the whole time. Like, I feel like every league I'm going to have to be doing this build or a version of it at some point early on so I have a good stream build, because and I don't even have Scattershot. This is just with 27 minions who are all just shooting a single arrow. Scattershot makes it even safer. But I can literally just AFK like this. Hey, have a good night, Dragon. Take care, bro. Oh, I don't have commands set up for the stream right now for this build. Oh, if you go to my YouTube channel, here, let me see if I can link you the build. Here. There's the build guide. Oh. Yeah, no problem. Why don't you have Scattershot on? I don't need it with this many minions. For Temple of Chaos, for Trial of Chaos, I don't need it. I might as well just run Chaos Mastery and get them doing more damage. For mapping, I put it on, but for this content, I don't need the extra shots. It's overkill. I already have like 27 arrows going out at a time, and that cover there's like not enough density in Trial of Chaos for it to be needed.
Halfway. It's against you. Pillage and retrieve.
I can't yet.
But there's really no difference when I put Scatter Shot on, though. Like, Scatter Shot, everything just dies on one hit anyway, so... If you wanted to run Scatter Shot, you definitely can. It looks cooler, that's for sure.
Come here. I need more time.
Okay, so I think the first boss I killed was the Vulture. I don't remember. Whenever you've done this many Trial of Chaos on the row, they blend together. Alright, let's hope it's Chimera. Hope it's Chimera. Hope it's Chimera.
Or half unfinished.
Chimera, Chimera. Oh, it's not. God dang it. This is the one we wanted last! Alright, we're gonna jump a bunch of skeletons on top of them. Boop.
I suggest you aim for the head. Impressive. And unyielding determination. Slay them all.
Don't forget the Trial Master this time, right? I'll probably forget. Even though you just reminded me. Yeah, thanks, man.
Don't expect the exception. I'm more confident.
Oh no, is it an escort? Shit.
Follow the path.
Protect me, my minions. Almost there. Let me up.
Took you long enough. Death is rampant.
You're the Chimera, right? Yeah, Chimera. Alright, and do Trial Master after him, bozo.
A testament to vast engineering. Chance
Make sure I take off Scatter Shot for Trial Master.
dictates you will lose.
Another Cowardly Fate, no way.
I can't yet.
I don't think I got any good soul cores. That's funny. Yeah, if you could be squished by it, definitely would have accidentally been squished by it.
Overconfident.
Alright. Let's try and kill him super fast. Ugh.
Chaos reign.
No mana.
That was super fast, huh?
Finally over.
I have returned.
And my service continue.
Give me your loot, fool. Gross. I don't even know what that build is. But I'm sure it ain't selling for much. Yeah, he got put down.
Speak.
Oh yeah, it definitely should not be the case. Charms?
Time is of the essence.
I guess I already have it, because it's not even going into my, my tab. Oh, I gotta take care of my dump soon. Here, let's go ahead and vendor all this crap.
Time is of the essence.
Oops, wrong one.
Go on. Time is of the essence.
I had a stellar or something. Where was it? Oh, I put it in here. Never lucky. Hey, take care, Evil Sir. You have a good one, man. Enjoy. Zero ass kappas, but a reasonable haul so far. Way too many cowardly fates. I'm guessing this puts us at like around 15 divine total if I sold everything I have. I've got my Blood Mage set up. The reason I can't do my Living Bomb is because my Titan's the same character, and I can't farm once I do that build, so... but I've already got my Blood Mage talents kind of set up. It probably needs to be tweaked some, but... It's something like this. Just got some crit stuff and then just as many jewel nodes and some energy shield as I could. The problem is I might need more energy shield than this. Hey, later, Evilster. But it'll be something like this. And hopefully I can kill Arbiter with it. With Arctic Armor.
Choices bring you this time.
Back to the grind.
You're making a fool of me, Daybreak Knight's madness.
I can't yet.
Here, I can go back to Scatter Shot for the chiller clear. Don't need Chaos Mastery to one-shot any of the normal bosses.
Prove yourself.
Obviously, Chaos Mastery is nice for Trial Master, though, so that's why I swap. I'll go up first, I guess.
I can't yet. Enough! I need more time. I need more time. I can't yet.
Don't get overcome to stand before them. Try not to die.
Out of mana.
Ah, so easy. Just lean back.
No challenge!
Oh, I leveled up finally. Holy shit. Where would I put this minion point? Maybe just get a bigger radius on my offerings. Any like insight, energy shield stuff, that would be nice. No. I think I'll just do offering radius for now. Give that juice a little bit more boost.
Don't give up so they adapt to your assault. Cling to life.
Almost there.
This is just a warm-up. Lightning descends.
Nice, good start. Chimera first, always good.
Wild, this beast yearns for your blood.
I need more time.
You may possess strictly exceptional power more common than you think. Slay them all.
Excuse me.
Half completed, or half unfinished. Jagged edges and coated blades await you.
Where are my Azkapas? Oh no, you're supposed to be last, man. Why are you second?
Don't stare for too long.
A rarity and all mine.
You may possess strength, unrelenting, and unyielding determination. Bring death.
I like the defeat all monster maps. They're super fast and super easy.
I need more time. Enough! I'm not ready.
Come on, let me hit.
I'm not ready.
Not many make it this drought for the thirsty. May their blood fuel your progress.
Oh shit. Because I jumped down without activating that platform, the enemies are bugged and I can't attack them now. And I can't get back up? Did I just break the run? Can they hurt me? Oh, they can hurt me.
More than you could
Well, that sucks. That was weird. I've never had that happen before. I guess that's because I jumped down early. That's funny. I was trying to jump back up. It wouldn't let me heroic leap up there. I was trying to blink and heroic leap up top, but it just wasn't registering the pathing. That's pretty funny. I could have logged out and then logged back in. I think it would have made me re-walk through the whole thing to get back to there, which would have been fine, I guess, but whatever. Well, that's an interesting bug. Never leap off of that early, I guess.
Let's not make a habit out of losing.
Listen, you cheated for me to lose there, buddy. Trial Master always talking shit.
Challenger, prove yourself worthy of chaos.
Interesting. That's funny, Sam. Yeah, I've done so many of these. Surprised I haven't seen that happen, or haven't ran into that more. Because I'm pretty mindlessly blinking and leaping off of stuff.
I'm not ready.
This is just a warm-up. It spreads within your veins.
I need more time.
Survive.
The full AFK clears. Oh, yeah. Soul cores, okay.
Ravage and ransack.
I need more time. I can't yet. Enough! I can't yet. I need more time. I need more time.
Come on, good RNG.
We are only getting started. Coagulated masses befall you.
Chimera first, good start.
I can't yet.
Get to your position, men.
To ever exist. Impressive. Nor weather the elements at your own risk. Leave naught but corpses.
I can't yet. I'm not ready.
Could hardly call it for the thirsty. Ravage and ransack.
I'm not ready. Come here. I need more time.
Yeah, I used Corpse Wade very early on. Like, it was one of my first... Like, I used it, like, week 1 or 2 to level a couple of characters. And then eventually, like shortly after I started... Oh, damn it, I want this guy last. Yeah, the crypt... I've seen the crypt video on it. Crypt video I saw after I had used it already for a little bit. It's cool and all. It's super... It's just super... I've never liked corpse builds. Because they always require you to get a kill some way, or you to do some weird tech where you've got to, like, kill your own minions and stuff. And I don't know, I've never enjoyed corpse builds. I don't know why. But it's very OP item. It's like, if you can get a good pair of corpse wades, you can level with them the entire campaign. Like, they are super strong. I think Crip called that build Righteous Flatulence. But yeah, I leveled with it on my Infernalist, and I think my Warbringer. Because all you just needed was one body, and you can clear an entire map. It was pretty OP. Yeah, it was like, if you get that on a League start character and you're like first going into maps and you get a Corpse Wade, I imagine Corpse Wade is just good for most builds, just for early on mapping, but eventually I think it falls off. But in general, I've just never been a fan of the corpse theme. Like, at one point I was trying to do a Volatile Dead build, and it's just like, it's fun when it's going well, but then, like, the fact that, like, I hate generating corpses. Oh, nice, yeah. I would not mind a move speed version of this build. Isn't Queen of the Forest expensive?
Don't expect abilities suits you in kind.
Oh, I hate Escort. No, we were almost there, and I dropped it. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look into that, yeah. I love move speed builds. It's part of the reason why I prefer my Deadeye over my Gemling for my Ballista build. Is just Tailwind makes you feel, and like all of the extra move speed you get from the Deadeye area just makes you feel so fast. It's so nice. Infernalist has a better starting area. Its starting area also starts with some minion nodes, and then I think Infernalist you can get a little extra spirit, but in general, yeah, I think Titans. After what I've played with and seen, I think a min-max Titan's definitely the play for minion builds. Get plopped.
Need mana. Will you prove to be fool? You continue to surprise me, challenger.
I'll check it out after the stream, Sam. Because, yeah, I'm keeping this minion guy around for, like, Until I'm, like, this, until the wipe, I guess, because, yeah, he's my best farmer. Anytime I need currency, I'm gonna need this guy. So if there's ways I can optimize it with more movement speed, I definitely am interested in that.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Almost 4 o'clock. Okay, I got time for more. Okay. Nice.
The challenger returns.
No Azkappas, though. Anytime you get an Azkappa, that's like 3 divines, so it's always real nice.
Be another one when natural selection breeds the mightiest foes. Challenger, prove yourself worthy of chaos.
I need solar amulets.
This is just a warm-up. Flora overwhelms.
You are no warrior.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. In my Ascendancy ranking video I'm doing, I talk about Titan and Gemling a lot. I think they're 2 of the most overpowered Ascendancies in the game, but Gemling I just find absurdly boring, and Titan I find absurdly fun. I think Gemling's ranked 10 on my list right now, despite how good it is. But I have Titan at, I think, 2 or 3 right now. And, like, they're the same kind of overpowered. Like, they're both equally overpowered, in my opinion. Gemling might even be more overpowered than Titan, to be honest. But, and overpowered's not bad in these kind of games, in my opinion. So, like, when I say overpowered, it's not in a bad connotation. They're both really strong, but the way Titan is strong is just more fun than the way Gemling is strong. Because the way Titan is strong, it's not just like, okay, you take hulking form, and then you take every small passive you can take, right? There's more thought to it than that. Versus Gemling, there's really not much thought with Gemling. It's just, Gemling takes whatever build you are doing, and it's better. Versus Titan, I guess, like, I don't know. Like, they just feel very different to me. They're the exact same, though, in terms of how overpowered they are and what they do for a build. They both take an existing build and elevate it to a point that's better. But I don't know. I just love Titan. I would do Titan for all of my builds if I could.
We are only getting started. A drought for the thirsty.
But I just don't like Gemling.
Ravage and ransack.
It's good. It's super good. It's probably the best Ascendancy in the game. But it's just not even close to my favorite. Yeah. I mean, there's so much possibilities. Like I said, I'm doing the living bomb build on my Titan soon. Because there's a bunch of reduced skill effect duration nodes. And Titan can get reduced skill effect duration to like 80%, I think. Which is crazy. And then here I am doing a Summoner Titan. Like, what? I've seen people do Curse and Aura-based Titans. It's versatile, but it's fun versatile. I don't know, I'm a big fan. It's probably my favorite Ascendancy, but it's not ranked number 1 on my list, because my list isn't a favorite Ascendancy ranking. But it's probably, Titan's probably number 1 for me, in terms of favorite. Like, I see Titan being my league start a lot when there's, like, not something new, right? Like, anytime anything new gets released, like if Huntress or a Druid come out, right? Obviously, my first character's probably going to be one of those two. Or if a new Ascendancy gets released, right? I'm going to try new Ascendancies before I revisit Titan. But I think the first Ascendancy I revisit in every league, where it's like, okay, I've tried all the new stuff, let's go try the stuff I've tried before, it's always going to be, let's go to Titan. It's always going to be, let's go to Titan. Or Infernalist. Infernalist is super cool too. I love the demon. Yeah, that's exactly why I love it, Sam. It's just like a sandbox. A sandbox game. Obviously, it's like when you... Well, a lot of times when you hear sandbox game, you think of like shitty, like horrible port games, but there's just so much flexibility. Like, look, I've made like over 20 builds in 0.1. We have more classes coming. We have more Ascendancies coming. We have more items coming. It's just like, there's already feels like there's so much you can do, and what, we have a fourth of the game? Like, maybe a fourth of the game? We don't have swords. We don't have flails. No daggers. No fist weapons. No spears. No axes. Whatever, I'm a simp. I like the game. And I will be playing it for the next 10 years, I imagine. Yeah, with Diablo, it's like, it's so... Diablo 4 is just so limited with how you can build your character. Like, I genuinely don't expect me to play Diablo 4 ever again. How could I play Diablo 4 after playing this game? How? Diablo 4, every season, it's the same builds you can play again because there's, like, no diversity. There's no experimentation. You play the builds Blizzard wants you to play, or you don't play Diablo 4.
May their blood fuel your progress.
Come here.
Nice, we get a deadly fate. It's gonna be the tornado bird last.
I need more time.
This beast yearns for your blood.
No, he took off. It's okay, I'm down here now. Except my skeletons are stuck. There we go.
I need more time.
And then yeah, you also just get a like, I didn't even talk about it when I was doing like how much currency per hour you make. Most of the time bosses drop me chaos orbs. So you're getting like 1.5 to 2 chaos orbs per run.
But with the coagulated masses before you,
Which is just, you know, even better. Fortunately, you don't really get skill gems. You don't ever really see level 20 skill gems or like waystones or anything, but... Yep. That's why I say, like, once, like, all the stuff is, like, out, and, like, once we're, like, in 1.1 or 1.2, you know, past release, and we're not getting new ascendancies every patch and stuff, I imagine a lot of my League starters will be on Titan. Just because there'll just be so much stuff you can try on Titan. It's so versatile. I really hope they don't nerf hulking form. I think Titan is like one of the best ascendancies, just like in terms of well-rounded design. Yeah, I really love Titan too.
this is
Big
done.
Titan fan.
Found. They grow unstoppable. May their blood fuel your progress.
Because, yeah, like, on my channel, I only have a couple Titan builds, but I've tried way more Titan builds than I made videos on. Like, Titan is just definitely the most versatile. Oh, no, I killed myself. Ooh, I blinked on top of freeze guys and I almost got frozen and killed. I thought I was dead for sure. Cannot believe I lived.
No mana.
Never stop with the aggressive blinks. Never stop. Alright, this should be the Eagle boss. And then we get another Deadly Fate. And an Azkappa. Right, because we're about to get an Azkappa. Here we... That's not an Azkappa. What?
They strike for the heart.
Yeah, I haven't used Path of Building since they released it for POT2, and there were just so many bugs that I stopped using it. It might be a lot less buggy now, but... Yeah, I've just stopped using it, but if it's working for Titan, I hope it's...
Don't stare for too long.
I'm sure that helps a lot, because, yeah.
Be your downfall.
And honestly, I just need to get in the habit of using Path of Building more, but I never use it. I freestyle everything. I never check the DPS. Nice, another Deadly Fate. We have all of the soul cores except for Azkappa now. We are missing one. That's honestly not bad. See if that can sell.
Where will your choices bring you this time? Two wins is barely a reputable streak. Jagged edges and coated blades await you.
Bro, the only reason you had that win earlier is because you bugged out the instance. Wasn't even my fault, Child Master. Child Master talks so much shit. Why is he like this? Why does he gotta be like this?
I need more time.
I'll wipe that smile off the flora over thumbs.
Same. Same. A Trial Master Mog would be sick, not gonna lie. So I'm looking at Arctic armor. Real quick, just on the wiki. It says that quality increases the amount of stages you can get.
This is just the beginning.
And every stage is more damage. So I just got done setting up my Arctic Armor Poison character on my Blood Mage to do a crit version, but depending on how high quality can scale the amount of stages, it's possible gemling is the play. Because it's possible if, like, I don't know how many additional stages you can get from quality, but if you can get 1 to 2 additional stages, that's gonna be more bonus damage than a crit, I think, from Blood Mage. Plus you get the additional gem level. So now my brain's got me wondering if I should do it on my Gemling instead of my Blood Mage. I just do a non-crit version. So I just gotta go test how many additional stages maximum quality gets.
A rarity, and all mine.
You may possess strength after all. Yeah, choose that one.
Because I could still do gemling,
Slay them all.
and then path through the Deadeye area to get some poison stuff, and then still end up in the energy shield area for the +1 gems cold skills. And worst case, that can just be anointed. But
Not ready. Come here.
now my brain has me wondering, will I do gemling on that instead? Because I don't know if it's going to be worth it doing crit. You have to invest a lot of passives into crit, and I can't overcommit to crit because I need so many jewel sockets. You need a lot of jewel sockets to get all the poison stuff you want. To get its magnitude up and stuff.
Halfway. Impress not your enemy. The rituals require blood.
And I could be investing all of that for just where you get the more damage from an additional stage of Arctic Armor. Because if you can get up to like 10 stages of Arctic Armor, that's insane. So that's what I'm going to be testing, I guess. Test which is better, Gemling or Blood Mage. Figure out which one I want to commit to more. The crit version, because if I do Gemling, it won't be crit. If I do Gemling, it won't be crit. You can only do crit on Blood Mage because Arctic Armor, I think, has a 5% base crit, which is awful. Only reason you can do crit on Blood Mage is because it makes Arctic Armor 15%. And then when you corrupt the gem, right? So I can try and corrupt an Arctic Armor to a 5 link, or to a 21 gem, but you can also get a corruption for additional quality. So it just depends on how much that quality increases the stages. Yeah, so you get a lot of quality from that, plus you can get from the Ascendancy stuff. And then you just get extra quality from the corruption, maybe. It just depends on how many additional stages you can get and how much the stages boost the damage. So it might be a Gemling build I do it on. Really the goal is to kill the boss Arbiter with Arctic Armor. Whichever character that's easiest to do on. Blood Mage also has other bonuses because they're more tanky. You have like all those tankiness stuff. We'll have to see.
Path completed for every night's madness.
Nice. Wait, is this a Deadly Fate last? I don't think so. I think we did Tornado Boss first.
A rarity, and all mine.
A true display of might, some of the elements. Kill them all.
You are no one. I need more time. I need more time.
I hate escort. No.
A challenger worthy of praise. Your guilt weighs you down. This one hunger.
Easy peasy. I don't think I got any good soul cards again, but... Oh, nope, we're still missing Az Kappa from the list. Not a bad haul. It's like a 8 to 10 divine haul right here. Probably more. And then we did do the one Trial Master run, which amounted to nothing. But that was a nice little 3-hour stream. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I am going to call it there. I'll probably begin streaming live tomorrow. I don't think I'll be competing in the race. The race just happens at a bad time for me, so I'm probably going to miss the race. It's probably going to be a nighttime stream tomorrow, so if you want to hang out tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll have something set up on one of the new builds. But yeah, if not, it'll be more farming for this build. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you guys when I see you.